So from here, relax. I want you to throw your right hip forward. And as you throw your right hip forward, I just want your right shoulder to go forward. So we're still warming up. So what I want you to do is throw your right hip and just let the right shoulder come forward. 1. Now the left hip. 2. Arms completely relaxed. Then back to square. Right hip. 1. And back. Left hip. 2. And back. So try and let your shoulders completely relax in your arms. So when I fire my right hip, the right side just goes naturally. 1. Left side, 2. Okay, that'll do that. Double hikite. Right side. Throw that hip. And punch. 1. Left side. Throw that hip. 2. So remember to snap the hip back now. 1. 2. Okay, watch what I do now. So I want you to snap the hip forward, and just before impact, I want you to snap the hip back and snap the fist back. Try not to do this. Try not to snap back before you finish the punch. So your hip is going to do that. Your punch is going to out and back using the hip. Left arm relax. Right arm hikite. Pull your right hip back slightly. So we're going to exaggerate now. 1. Right arm relaxed. Left fist hikite. Pull your left hip back. So fire from the hip, from the leg, through the hip, and snap the hip back. 2. So what we need to happen is that as the punch is about to hit the target, like a whip. So here goes the whip. As I snap my wrist back on the whip, the end of the whip goes crack. And it's like an iron rod for a millisecond. That's your punch. So my hip drives the punch, and as it hits the target, I then snap it all back. The hip snaps the punch back. Okay, left arm relaxed. Right fist. Pull that right hip back. 1. Left. So you can really exaggerate here, look. 2. So try and get that pop. Right side, 3. Left side, 4. Okay, right side. This is what I want you to do now. Punch. And I want you to do a small front stance, just oizuki. So from here, I'm going to snap back. As it comes to hikite, I'm going to step and punch. So, left arm just relax, right side, right arm, right fist, exaggerate, ready, nice and slowly. 1. And back. Left side, pull that left hip back. 3. And back. So you've got that. As it snaps back, you go immediately. Right side, 1. Left side, 2. Right side, 3. And left side, 4. Relax. Okay, a little bit faster. Now, from here, I'm just going to punch from this position. So try not to do this. Don't lift the arm up. As I throw the hip, the fist comes direct. Now I'm going to snap back. Okay, so as I throw, when I step, the hip throws me forward. Hip throws me forward. Okay, so right side. 1. And back, relax. Left side. 2. And back. Shoulders relaxed, everything relaxed. Make sure that hip is snapping. 1. Left side, 2. Right side, 3. Left side, 4. First, Chris, snap the punch back. Use your hip to fire the punch. Just as you punch, so my right hip fires. Just as I'm about to hit the target, I snap my right hip back and then finish the punch and snap the punch back. So that's the first one, Chris. Snap the punch back, snap it back, and then the same side, then step. 1. I don't want you to worry about Hikatela, guys. 2. Right side, 3. Left side, 4. Right side, 5. Left side, 6. So we're using the hip to deliver power to the punch, but also to propel the punch forward and our leg back now. So from here, look, my hip, and then my hip now is going to step back. So 1, 2, 3. So now, obviously your arms are faster than your legs. You have to try and get your legs to move faster. Don't slow your arms down to keep the same speed as your legs. Speed your legs up, go with your arms. Only you do it lightly. So from here, look, my right side, remember what I said. I start from the leg and hip. As I fire that punch, look, my right hip is forward. Just before impact, I snap the right hip back, and the punch finishes and snaps back. So it's like that whip. First count, snap back, 1. Now we're going to bounce off here when we do this 1 count. So as we snap back, we're going to go immediately. But for now, what I want you to do is a short step, hip, hip, and then get the leg back. Only a short step. Just do a short step, right side, 3. Yeah, that feeling. Left side, so arms relaxed. 1, 2. Now my leg was way behind my arm then. But don't slow the arms down, even lightly. Right side, 3. Oh, sorry, 1 count. Sorry, guys. Left side, 4. Right side, 5. Left side, 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Last part, so completely different sort of exercises. Arms relaxed. We're going from nothing. Snap. Snap. Foot back. 1, 2, 3. So what I'm going to do, 1, 2, pull back, 3. So imagine I'm fighting here. I'm striking, stepping, they strike, I just come out of range and then back in with the left. So, very, very short Taisabaki movement. The body's only going to come back this far, so we're going to do a short step, but that's enough. That's enough to evade a punch. So from here, right side now, I want you to punch, snap back. Punch, snap it back, and change legs. So nice and smoothly. Okay, very cool. So on this movement, if I just go through the basics again. Hip. Hip drives the punch. As I just before I hit the target, I'm going to snap it back and the punch. But the punch must finish. Try not to do this. Don't snap it back too soon. Hip starts to snap back and you get that feeling on the punch, like a whip, like the end of a whip. And in this position, make sure your body weight comes back and then forward. Some of you done this, guys. You snapped, excellent. You stepped, excellent. And then you went like this, your body weight stayed there. And it didn't come back. So make sure your body weight comes back. Make sure after the step, your body weight comes back, and then back in. Okay, slowly. So what we're going to do, 1. Left side, 2. Right side, 3. Left side, 4. Right. And just to finish this cool little warm-up off, we're going to finish with one more punch. So, everyone's relaxed, looking really good, guys. Watch me now. After the third punch, I'm going to do a 4th stepping forward. So if I start with my right side, 1, 2, double step, and then a full step. Watch me here, Marcus. Right side, snap. And then I step back on the second one. First one on the spot, second one, step and step back. And then other side. And then a full step to finish. So from here, 1. Make sure when you start, stay relaxed, guys, here. So my hip, snap, snap. 2. Right side, 3. Left side, 4. Right side, 5. Left side, 6. And slide down. To my count, guys. So people that haven't got it, now follow along. Right side, 1. And then step, 2. Now we're going to change legs, front foot back, 3. And then a full step, 4. Hand back. Left side, remember, hip. 1. Left side, hip. 2. So when we do no count, as you snap, you step. 3. And then step, 4. Brilliant. A yame. Yame, guys. Okay, that was really good. Feet together. Right, os. Thank you, guys. See you in a minute. Os.
Okay, guys, everyone, feet together, hands by sides. And bow. Us. Just quickly stretch the legs. So feet double shoulder, hip width apart, stretch forward. To your left leg. Right leg. And again, forwards. And backwards. Neck and shoulders relaxed, bow your hips. Stay back and stretch to the left. And to the right. And round all the way down, up and over. Reverse. And legs sit on the left side, right leg out. Remember that front foot as far forward as you can go, toes to the ceiling. And if you're comfortable with that, use the back arm to push the back knee further back. Change other sides. Same thing here, front foot far forward, back knee back if you can. Again, change. Stretch forward, head to your knee. And change, stretch, head to the knee. Zenkos. A long stance, deep stance. Weight forward. And heel up at the back. Onto the toes. Hips in. And onto the instep, top of the foot. Again, hips forward, shoulders relaxed. And back to your front stance. And change sides. Heel up at the back. Onto the instep. And back to your front stance. Shigarachi. Toes out, knees out. Hips down. And Kibarachi. Toes forward, knees out. And either straighten the legs and stretch forward again, or slowly spread. So just with everything, guys, with the stretching, with the flexibility, every class, every week, we try to get just that little bit better. And slowly down, feet wide. And stretch forward. To the left. Yeah, good, guys. So remember with this one, don't have the feeling of just trying to get your head to your knee. Almost feel like you're bending from the hip and trying to lay over your leg. And change to the other side. So again, bend from the hip. Feel as if you're lying over your leg, not just head down, whole body down. Push a little wider if you can. And again, stretch. Legs together. Legs straight, toes back. Fingertips to your toes. Left leg inside, chest to the knee. Change. Right side. And right leg straight, left leg over. Right arm through and twist. Change. Leg straight again. If you can, catch. If not, fingertips. Feet back. Hands back, knees to the floor. And again, catch. Bend. And stand. Turning your knees, rotating the ankles. Reverse. And bend. And straight. Bend. And straight. Again, shake it off. And right knee high, as usual. If you need balance, just catch the wall or a chair or something, but squeezing that right leg in, high and close. And right leg up to the side. And then pulling the ankle up to the back. And change, left leg up. And to the side. And pulling the ankle up to the back. And relax, turn your hips. Reverse. And again, neck up and down. Shoulder to shoulder. Twist. Ayame. Video. Break. Us. And yoi. Okay, just keep your arms relaxed. It doesn't matter. You can keep them down by your side if you'd like, or hold them up in front. Just gonna kick my gelly, front kick lightly with the right leg. Remember, throughout this exercise, it doesn't matter how high you kick, but make sure the technique is correct. So remember, it starts with a good high knee lift. As you kick out, you're hitting with the ball of the foot, and you're also kicking with the hips, making sure you remain upright, not leaning back. Then as you recover, the knee comes back high. So you're gonna kick lightly and just keep the leg up. 1. Okay, and snap back. Good, Chris. From here, you're gonna kick to the side, Yoko Geri Kiagi. So it's side thrust kick. So remember, I'll just move back a bit so you can see. So remember, the supporting foot is going to turn. So I'm gonna send my heel in the direction I'm kicking. As I do this, I'm gonna push that hip in. And again, it doesn't matter if the kick is to get down, to chew down, or to go down. It doesn't matter at all, but you're gonna try and keep that leg up. 2. Doesn't matter how high. And then recover 3. And down 4. Okay, good. So the first count, again, this time kicking with the left leg. So remember, it's that my Gary. So a nice high knee lift, kick, and keep your balance. 1. Okay, so now we're kicking to the side. So this kick, Chris, snaps back. So you try and get that heel all the way in. Yeah. Then from here, I'm gonna kick to the side. So remember, my right foot, my right heel is now gonna be driven to the left. At the same time, I push that hip and you kick, side thrust, kick and hold. 2. Recover 3. And down 4. And shake off. Okay, good. So my getting again, kick. And what I want everyone to check this time is after, sorry guys, not yet. After you do the kick, you're keeping a nice high knee. So for instance, I don't want to see the kick and then drop. And then when you have to do the yoke go, you have to bring this knee back up to kick out again. Just try and keep the knee high after the first kick. 1. Okay, good. So now remember, you pivot in on that supporting foot. So you pivot in, so you're sending the weight in to the target. When you kick with the kokomi, remember you're hitting with the edge of the foot. So for instance, I don't see any toes going up to the ceiling. Hitting with the edge of the foot going in. 2. So when you do the Maigari, remember, try and keep the supporting leg completely still. So for instance, it doesn't turn out, we don't have a little step before. Try and keep that leg completely still. 1. And kick. Yeah, okay. So now, I'm standing on my right foot. So remember, my heel has got to go in the direction I'm kicking. So don't, for instance, turn on the heel and send the foot away, which sends my leg that way. You want to pivot in, as you kick. 2. Just one point, guys, about the recovery on the Yokogari. Most of you are doing this, which is excellent. But as you know, when you kick, you pivot that foot out. So I'm talking about my supporting foot. But when I recover the knee, don't leave that foot still. So as you recover the hip, you use that pivot to bring everything back in quickly. So make sure it pivots in on the kick, pivots back on the recovery. Okay, one more time by this count. So the first count, it's Maigari and hold. Remember, keep that supporting leg still. 1. Okay. So pivot the supporting foot, drive the hip, kick and hold. Yokogari Kokomi. 2. And arms relaxed, guys. So I know I mentioned at the start, just try and keep the arms relaxed. Don't allow your elbows to jerk out. Don't allow that front arm to jerk forward. So in a kumite position, you don't want to do something like this where your arms are sort of jerking back and they're useless if they block or if they counter. You're defenseless here. So make sure they just stay relaxed in front so you can block, you can attack, or whatever. Yeah, the longer your legs out, the more I'm going to talk. And back. 2. And down. 3. Very good, guys. The last one now with the left leg. So remember, upper body relaxed. The only reason the upper body moves slightly on the front kick is because my hips are moving forward. So as I push with my hip, I have a slight tilt. But as I said, you don't want your head to go backwards. So if I'm trying to kick something there and my head's going away, my weight's going away. So you still want to be upright, with only a slight tilt because you're kicking with the hip. So left leg. 1. Okay, good. And good recovery. Same thing when you do the Yokogari. So when you're kicking to the side, like I said, as I'm sending that hip forward, I don't want my head to go the opposite direction, or you often see stuff like this where I'm kicking and my backside is going one way, my head's going the other, and sort of my leg is left on its own. So you want to make sure everything is going straight. So it's the foot, knee, hip, shoulder, and head all in a straight line as you kick, not something like this. You want everything going in. Kick to the side. 2. Good, and you can check that foot, guys. So make sure the toes aren't going to the ceiling with the side kick. If anything, the heel is slightly up. So you hit with the heel and the edge of the foot. Recover with the foot. 3. And down. 4. Okay, very good. So now 1 count is 2 kicks. So still light. It's Maigari to the front, Kokomi to the side, and then back with the knee up to the front. So when I say 1, Maigari to the front, Kokomi to the side. So it stops for a split second with the thrust, and then recover back to the front. 1. Arms relaxed. When I say 2, Maigari again. 2. And when I say 3, Yokogari again. 3. And down. 4. Okay, so the first count is a Maigari Kokomi. Second count, Maigari. Third count, Kokomi. Fourth count down. Okay, so left leg, Maigari, side kick, and keep that knee up. 1. Bianca, make sure you have a pivot on that side thrust kick. So don't just stick the leg out. Remember, make sure you're sending that hip in with the kick. Doesn't matter if you lose your balance, guys. Yeah, just use that as training. Just once you start to get this little bit of a wobble in your leg, all of those little sort of twitching things you're doing is just strengthening this supporting leg. Yeah, so all of that little sort of balancing you're doing is your body strengthening. So don't worry about that at all. Obviously, if you're doing these really big sort of hops to try and recover your balance, try to avoid that. Just try and lock into place. So keep a strong supporting leg, particularly as I said on the pivots, try and get back and then lock that into place. Okay, my gelly, yoke gelly to the front. 1. Okay, good. My gelly again. 2. Now I'm going to turn to face this way. You can see I'm still facing the front. The 4th kick now is going to be in a shirageri, back kick. So from here, I'm going to push both hips back. I'm going to kick straight behind. I'm going to hit with the heel. So my toes are pointing to the floor. I'm going to kick back and then recover and foot down. So from here, kicking back, a shirageri and down. 4. And then foot down. Okay, very good, guys. So the first count, first 2 kicks and back. 1. Second count, my gelly to the front. 2. So from here, you're going to send this. This is my left leg. I'm going to send my left leg straight back. Same as with the my gelly. I'm pushing both hips back. So what I don't want to see again is this head going down. Like I said, there's a slight tilt because of the push, but you've still got to try and remain upright. So my weight is going to where I'm kicking, not going forward. We end up having a topple and then recover and down. 3. Okay, very good. So with the maigeri, the front kick, you're hitting with the ball of the foot. So the hard pad at the base of the toes, going into the target and it's snapping back. With the komi, the side thrust kick, you're hitting with the edge of the foot with the heel. So the toes going down, you're hitting with the blade of the foot. And this is a stop, a thrust. So it stops for a split second and then it recovers with the shirageri, the back kick. Again, you're pushing both hips back and you're hitting with the heel. So the toes are aiming down, you're hitting with the heel. Again, this is a thrust. So it's stopping for a split second, then recovering, and then down. So this time, 1 count is 2 kicks. So the first 2 kicks, maigeri, kukomi, and back. Then maigeri, a shirageri, and down. Okay? So count 1 is maigeri, yoko, and back. Second count, maigeri, a shiro, and down. Okay? Throughout all of it, we keep a high knee. So the maigeri, high knee, yokogeri, high knee, maigeri, high knee. The only time we allow the knee to drop is as we go back for the shirageri, and then it comes forward and straight down. And throughout all of it, the arms are relaxed. So 1 count, 2 kicks. Ready? 1. Okay, good. 1 little thing, guys. I know you're looking at the screen and checking yourself, which is fine. Try and be aware to look where you're kicking. So when I kick to the front, I look to the front. When I kick to the side, I kick to the side. When I kick to the back, so if I'm kicking with my right leg, I'll look over my right shoulder. So I can see where I'm kicking. Other leg. First 2 kicks. 1. Good, Chris. And recover that one back, Cole. So after that one, good balance, but come back to the middle. Then maigeri, back kick. 2. Okay, good. Maigeri. So front kick, side kick on the first count. 1. Front kick, back kick. 2. And down. Yeah, good. Other leg. 1. Good high knee. Front kick, back kick. 2. Okay. Just 1 point, guys. After the back kick, don't feel like, so if I'm kicking back, don't feel like you need to bring this knee up and then back down. So just from there, it will come forwards and then straight down, but don't feel like you have to bring it up. Yeah. Okay. 1 count, all 4. My geri, yoko geri, my geri, shira geri, and down. Look into the front, look into the side, look into the front, look into the back. Arms relaxed, arms relaxed, arms relaxed. Oh, sorry, arms relaxed and arms relaxed. And throughout all of it, you're keeping a strong supporting leg. So just light 4 kicks. 1. Very good, guys. One thing to check. When my knee comes up, what my head wants to do is that, yeah, it's your body's natural response. It doesn't want this stretch. So remember, throughout all of it, you keep the shoulders relaxed, but try and keep the head up. So keep this, don't let it drop. 2. Okay, we're gonna go very fast. For these first few, it's fine to just go 1, stop. 2, stop. 3, stop. 4, stop, and down. Don't feel like you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 yet. So for now, if you want to stop between each one, making sure you get that good knee lift, that's absolutely fine, guys. But a good knee in all of them, correct use of the hips, whether it's both hips going in on the Maigari and the Shiragari, one side going in on the Yoko, arms relaxed, head still, and a strong supporting leg. So 1 count is 4 kicks, very fast. Okay. So guys, we're going to do 4 more sets. And this time I want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So try not to pause in between each one. So it's front, side, front, back, and then down. So you're going to flow between each kick. Upper body relaxed, arms relaxed. As soon as you start swinging, that's when you're going to lose your balance. So try and keep the upper body relaxed and still. Doesn't matter if you lose your balance. Does not matter at all. Just kick quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready. 2. Three. And the very last one. Use ki if you can. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ayame. Very good, everyone. Feet together, hands by your sides. And bow. Us. Excellent, everyone. Very, very good.
So when people do this kata, they tend to just do this on the first move. They put their foot, lean, and swing the arms. They're no good. Okay, so if I turn from the side, I'm going to use my hips to throw the arms up. The arms, the left arm, straight from here, from Yoi, comes straight up like a back fist behind. Arm is bent at 90 degrees. Here. Right arm comes in front of the forehead. If I turn to the side, look, it makes like a box section. So try not to have this arm over here. Have it right back. And try not to have this arm twisted around the head. It's straight. Okay, so when I'm here, this is the first move. Okay guys, Yoi. So just the arms first, no legs. Just want you to use your hips to throw the arms up. 1. Now on the next move, I'm going to block across the face, and then this one is going to uppercut underneath. Comes close to the body and uppercut. There's 2 ways to do this, guys. You can come round, but we go this way. Urazuki, uppercut, uppercut, block, uppercut. So from this position, the left arm sweeps across, keep the shoulder down, don't let the shoulder come up, And the right arm comes close to the body, look. Close to the body. And then uppercut. 1. Left arm. Punch straight. You know, some people do this one. Swing around. Fine. But tonight, can you just try this one? Look. Straight. Straight punch. 3. Try not to have your Kata fist. Pull it back. And back to the start. So just the arms, guys. Just the arms. 1. Sweep the left arm across. 2. 3. Okay, back again. 1. Watch me now. 2, 3. Kata. And back again. 1. Then here, keep this arm close to the body. 2, 3. Right. Drop your left arm. And your right arm comes across from the left hip. Same time, look to the right. 1. Now it's the right arm. Back fist. And then left arm block. 1. So remember what we said about the box section. Try not to have the arm too wide. Don't have it across the face. On line, fist and elbow on line with your shoulder and your other shoulder. So shoulder, shoulder on line. And then left arm in front of the forehead, wrist straight. Like a box section. So try not to be like this. Here, straight. Uruzuki. Right arm sweeps across. Left arm close to the body. 2. And 3. Okay, to the other side. So left arm out. This position, the left arm just drops. 1. And then I use my left hip. 2. Uruzuki. 3. Shotokan, 4. Kata. Kata. Keep that head turned. Try not to look out the corner of your eye. Turn your head. And back to the start. Okay, so no legs yet. No legs. Arms. 1. And then here. 2, 3. Good Kata. Good Kata, guys. Left arm drops. So as I look, drop. 1. 2. And back to the start. Like Kian Sandan, want your weight to drop. Try not to move over to one side. So I'm going to drop, and then the left leg goes out. Drop, and then the left leg goes out. Same time, just enjoy. Drop, left leg, 1. 2, 3. Now you're going to transfer your body weight. As I drop my left arm, transfer your body weight. 1, 2, 3, 4. And back again. So remember, drop the body weight. Drop. Drop that body weight. 1, 2, 3. Keep this Kata tight. 1, 2, 3. Look at my Kata, guys. And back to the start. First move now. So now, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. So now, yes, you're going to drop your weight, but it wants to be immediate. 1, 1, 2. So that first move, when you drop, boom. And then here, the next 2, 1, 2. Kata, tight. And then 1, 2. Okay, really good. So this is the hardest move. Block and strike. So there's lots of different applications for this. My instructor would be like self-defense. He would be in close. He would grab this one and then he would strike. So it's this move, but my instructor had a totally different application for it. His would be covering, grabbing, and then hitting underneath. It's just in the kata, we stretch just that little bit more. It does feel awkward, but it's for the kata. So this is all stretching. Application will be a grab and a dig in the ribs. Okay? And my instructor used to be deadly at the grab, like iron grip, one of my old friends. So he'd grab you and then pull you onto his punch. So it's urazuki. Urazuki is uppercut. So this is urazuki. You know, start a straight punch. So is this uppercut. So uppercut is urazuki. It's just that this is also called urazuki, the quarter way, the third way mark in a punch, straight punch. Urazuki, palmer. Urazuki. So when you do this uppercut, try not to bring the fist right back here like this. It's a short distance. When we come to the summer and we start hitting focus pads and stuff, I'll show you some close distance striking. Because what you're trying to do is generate from here, you're trying to generate power with a short technique, as opposed to this, a big swing and a big haymaker uppercut, short distance. So if I turn to the side, look at my fist. So it doesn't do this, it doesn't do this, it goes really close. So that's the uppercut. Okay, so, just stand up first, guys, right fist out. So what we do here, Chris, so we're on to move number 7. We're going to pull the left foot up and pull the right fist back on top of the left. Okay, so if I turn this way, we're going to do this. So what I've done is I've bent my knees. Obviously, we'd be in back stance here, wouldn't we? But we're just going to do it stood up. So I'm going to do a short stance, pull my left foot up, both knees bent like a mini front stance. So only like a mini front stance with the right fist on top of the left. And then we're going uraken, side snap kick, and then shuto. So let's practice it stood up. Right. So arms only. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, you're going to kick behind you. So I look over my right shoulder, pull my right fist back, turn both my feet to the right. 1. Back fist, 2. Side snap kick, and then shuto, 3. All in a high stance. Just stand up, guys. Okay? And back to this position. So now, watch my feet. Just do a mini back stance like this. Watch what I do. Bend the knees. Drop the hips. So, as I step up my left foot, bend. 1. Back fist, 2. Side snap kick. And then watch my arms. So we're going back fist, side snap, shuto, shuto. Okay, back to here then, guys. Small back stance. Pull the right fist back, 1. Back fist, 2. Side snap kick, 3. And then shuto, 4. Even though you're dropping down, don't take too long. Don't do 2 counts like this. 1, 2. So it's all 1 count. So just want you to do it smoothly. When you're here, drop. Pull up. Easy, guys. Ready? Hajime. Nice and easy. Brilliant effort. Come on, Chris. Yeah, excellent, guys. And one more to finish, and we're done. That's a brilliant effort, guys. Yeah, like we said, Carl, basically you're trying to do a side thrust kick. That's all it is. It's nothing to do with flexibility, that one. That's what Rob used to do. That'll come. Just think about flicking to the groin. That was a bit better. Yeah. Oh, Sensei.
Os.
How'd it go?
How'd it go, guys?
Good. Gankak is a lovely kata, Gankak, but it's a difficult kata, isn't it?
Have
Really
we done
nice
a tutorial for that one yet, Sensei?
No, we haven't done
Can't
Gankak,
remember.
have we?
Have we not? I can't.
No.
All right.
Okay, so briefly, what we covered tonight, Sensei with his excellent kicking was making me grimace because I was trying to stand on one leg when he knew I was on one leg. That's why he was chanking away like that, recounting the first chapter from his new book that's coming out. Thanks for that, Sensei.
Right. Payback for 15 years of standing on one leg.
Oh yeah, that's the one. So that was really painful. That was really enjoyable though, Sensei. And then remember what we were doing with the hips at the start, guys. So we're using the hips to drive the punch and snap the punch, keeping the arms relaxed and trying to keep the legs up with the arm speed rather than slowing the arms down to keep up with the legs. That's a really important concept that you try and get, guys. Try and get your legs to catch up with your arms. Don't slow your arms down to your leg speed. So yeah, use it, that little combination. We're going to add to that. Now, what day did we do that stepping one, Sensei? Now, where we were?
Sunday, wasn't it?
Right, okay.
Did we? Yep. Bianca's giving me a thumbs up. Yep, Sunday.
Yeah, so we're going to carry on with that this weekend, guys, as well as the warm-up. But obviously, something a little bit more advanced for tonight's session with the hips. I hope you all enjoyed it, guys. It's great to see you all. I'm getting the hang of this Zoom. I just need to get a big TV so I don't have to wear my glasses to see you all.
Awesome.
Thank you, everyone.
Well done, everyone. See you on the weekend.